What's going on YouTube? It's your dude Shads. I'm bringing you another video today, and man, we have so much information for Black Ops 3 to go over today. The reveal trailer came out. They unveiled a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to share with you guys. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the beta. They told us that the beta is going to be released 1 to 2 months before the release. So around August or September time, the beta is going to be put out to the public. And this is, of course, only if you pre-order the game. One thing I'd like to mention is it is only next gen. The beta is only next gen, and they also confirmed that the game is going to be only next gen. So anybody who has the Xbox 360 or the PS3 will be needing to upgrade their system to current gen if they want to play Black Ops 3. So beta will last only 1 to 2 weeks, they said, and I can't wait to see what they do with that. So next thing, I think this is the thing most people might be concerned about, is the movement system. They call it a new chain momentum based moving system. The main thing people are probably concerned about is the thrust jump. Now, if you've watched any other YouTubers' videos, I've watched T Martin and Ali Hayes' video, T Martin's videos, and he said that the thrust, like 10 or so YouTubers got to go out to LA to Treyarch Studios and actually play the game for a couple hours. So the thrust jump, he said, was basically, it's not even a double jump. It's almost, it's more forward of a motion than up in the air. And Vaughn said that about map design too, which I'll get to later. But the thrust jump is more like you jump up and you either go forward and up, you go side to side and up, or you do whatever you want to do with the slides and boosts. But the thrust jump is not really that vertical at all. It's almost like a Destiny kind of jump if you think of it, but it's more forward than straight up. So that's that. And then the swimming, they actually did something new with swimming this time. They said that swimming would play more of a role, but it wouldn't be so like dedicated into the game that it actually made a difference. But swimming, you can actually pull out your gun in the water now. If you just like regularly swimming around, you have one hand on the gun and one hand swimming through the water. If you're sprinting, you have no hands on your gun whatsoever, so you can move a little bit faster in the water. And sprinting, walking, and if you just moving normally, you just have one hand on the gun, one hand off. I think I already said that, but god dang it. Wall running, yes, people, this is an actual thing in this game. I think a lot of people might be concerned about it, but it's like Vonderhaar said to these YouTubers that wall running isn't going to be a major factor in the game, because he said a couple weeks ago that this game isn't going to be all reliant on these new movements. It's going to be more on the ground, and these movements are going to be more to get around obstacles than actually being a vital role to like winning gunfights and stuff like that. So that's really good. It's not like Titanfall where you're always wall running. There are only certain spots on the map where you can wall run, and Vonderhaar said those will be pretty obvious. So looking forward to see what they do with that. Now the next thing, this is honestly really cool. It's a new thing that Treyarch added into the game this year. It's called Specialists, and these are actually characters that you can use to progress through the game. They're separate from Created Class and Scorestreaks, so you edit them in the pregame lobby, and you can't switch them mid-game. So basically, there's 9 specialists. Only 4 got revealed to the YouTubers. So I'm going to be going over what these are. So the first one, it's a guy named, I don't think he's called Ruin, but it's called, the specialist class or whatever it is called Ruin. And basically what his power is he has these gravity spike things. And what he does is he basically just goes up in the air and he ground smashes to the ground and basically creates this huge explosion, and it has a huge blast radius apparently. And T Martin, I think he actually said he got quad feeded by it, so it's a huge blast radius. So you have to watch out for that. It'd be probably good for game modes like Domination or Hardpoint and stuff like that. And its ability is a speed boost, so you get like three times or 4 times the regular speed for like 8 to 10 seconds, I think they said. The next one is Sarah, and she has a pistol and is a one shot no matter if you are across the map or in the person's face. It is always going to be a one shot kill. And her ability is almost like double points. For a certain amount of time, you get double the points you would. So say you get 100 points per kill, you would get 200 instead of the regular 100. So that's pretty cool. The next one is called Outrider. This is actually a guy who has a compound bow, and this bow is actually pretty damn crazy. So basically what it is it's a compound bow, and you shoot somebody with it. If you stick somebody and if you direct impact somebody, it is a kill. So if you hit somebody with it, no matter if it's in the leg or if it's in the body, it's a kill. But the crazy thing is, it actually blows the person back. So if you blow back a person into a wall, and there's a person right there, they're gonna be blown up by the explosive tip that's on it, and you can get it. It's possible to get a double kill, or even if you get crazy good timing enough, you could probably even get a quad feed. You could get whoever's around there is most likely gonna die unless like they have a flak jacket perk that's going to take down explosive damage. But that's pretty cool. The ability for that is going to be threat detection, so they can like see through walls, and I think that's pretty fair, considering that it's kind of hard to see. It's hard to predict where people are going to come from, and especially if you're using a bow and arrow, I think that's pretty fair. And the next one is absolutely nuts. So this is the one that you saw in the beginning of the trailer where the dude dove in the water and they jumped out, and this dude's arm straight up turned into a minigun. So this guy's called Reaper, and it's not even a human. It's actually a robot. So he pulls out a minigun, and he just go. It's a minigun. You just get to tear up whatever you see in your sight. And his ability is even more crazier. So basically, what it is say if you like go into a room, and there's a really bad situation where there's a lot of people, and you're like getting swarmed. You press this button or whatever you use to activate it, and you teleport 3 to 4 seconds back from where you just were. So say if you're like in a room in a bad situation, you can teleport back 3 or 4 seconds. But if you get damage from the people that are in the room, the damage stays with you. So it's not like you teleport back and have no damage on your guy, because that would be pretty gay. I'm not gonna lie. So that's really awesome. Now the next thing I'm gonna talk about quick was the Scorestreaks. They mentioned that there was 5 there that they got to use. The first one is called the HCXD, and as you can tell by the name, this is a remake of the RCXD, and this is absolutely bonkers. So basically what it is, it's a regular RCXD, but it's actually like a hovering device. So it hovers around the map, but it's not like a high hover thing. It's just like on the ground, like just barely above the ground, and it hovers, and you can go around and do whatever. But what's even more crazier is this thing can roll on vertical surfaces. So that is pretty damn insane. I'm not sure if it like actually tilts your screen to like roll on vertical surfaces, or if it just like stays there. But that's pretty cool, and you can like jump with it and like hop with it. I don't know, dude. It sounds nuts. Next thing is called the Wraith. This is basically just the same thing as a stealth chopper from Black Ops 2. You put it in one area, it patrols, and it just kills anything. The next one, I can't remember what the name of it was, but it's like it's the thing in the trailer where the ball was like rolling and like following the guy, and then it rolled on him or something. But it basically what the YouTubers made it out to be like is a plane comes in with like a care package. The care package drops, and a whole bunch of these like rolly balls like go everywhere. It sounds really bad, but they go everywhere, and they go and attack everything that they see. So it's basically like, you can almost compare it to like the attack dogs from Black Ops 1, except just think of it like attack dogs dropping out of a helicopter. But in the sense that if you drop the dogs out of a helicopter, they would most likely be dead by the time they hit the ground. So they incorporated the balls that roll around and just kill people in a sort of similar fashion to the dogs. Now the next thing is almost like a support squad mate, I think, from Ghost, but it's not as like OP. It's like a support robot, I guess, and you can either choose it to go and do its own thing, or you can choose to protect you. And I think you can either choose it to go on its own, protect you, or go and like hold down or like protect a certain spot on the map. So you can like choose it to protect like an objective, or whatever you want it to do. Now the next thing is basically like a Vito warship. They call it the Motherbird, and it has rockets and it has a minigun that you can use. But what the catch is that two more players can join in and and control a minigun. Now I think this might be a little bit overpowered. I'm not gonna lie, because 3 people being able to use a minigun in one score streak, that's that's crazy. I would not want to be on the other team if that streak was used against me. I would probably quit. Not gonna lie, but that's pretty crazy. Now the next thing I want to talk about, a few things before I go. Vaughn, he was interviewed by Jericho, and Jericho was interviewing another guy along with Vaughn, and they were talking about all the maps and like zombies and all the modes, but they didn't obviously reveal a lot since the game is pretty early in its development. But about map design, I'm really excited about this. Vaughn said him and his team at Treyarch have one simple saying about building maps: frames, 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 lanes, lanes, lanes. And basically what this means is Vaughn said that he wants everything to be in the frame of your screen so you can see it. So everything that's on your screen, he doesn't want anything else to be outside of your screen range that you can't see. So he doesn't want people to be like up on really high buildings, be able to see you and stuff like that. And then lanes, lanes, lanes. They're really about 3-lane maps this year. I'm really excited about that. So we'll have to see what they do with that. He said they're really focusing on 3 lanes. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. Good thing for competitive CTF. We all know. But last thing, theater. It's coming back, baby. Let's go. I don't have to sit there and record every gameplay that I do, because that's pretty damn ridiculous. But I'm so excited about that. Hope you guys are too. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so already. Comment what you think down below too. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.